In today's video, we're going to be going through the wide variety of hyenas and their origins and differences and other incredible facts about these animals. The spotted hyena, also known as the laughing hyena, is a wild animal that has several unique features that make it stand out from other hyenas. They have large bodies covered in a rough brown and tan coat with black spots. Females are larger than males, and their stomachs curve upwards where they meet the back legs. They also have shorter and rounder ears than the brown hyena. Spotted hyenas are social animals and live in large groups called clans, consisting of up to 100 members. They have a wide range of hunting and foraging activities, which they can do alone or in their clan groups. They are great predators and scavengers, feeding on leftover corpses from other wild predators. They can kill wildebeest and antelope, birds, lizards, and insects. These hyenas are also very adaptable and can be found in various environments, including scrublands, savannas, grasslands, and semi-deserts in southern Africa. They are the only hyena that ventures deep into the deserts and mountains up to 4,000 meters. Like brown hyenas, they sleep in dark places. Spotted hyenas have predators too. The African lion is their carnivorous counterpart and is their main rival. Humans are also a threat to them. Not many animals are brave enough to attack the spotted hyena. The striped hyena is the smallest of all hyenas and has dark eyes and large pointy ears. Its golden yellow and brown coat, with black and gray stripes on its body, makes it easily identifiable. Although naturally the least conflicted of all hyenas, this wild animal is still ready to kill when given the chance. Striped hyenas also feed on leftover scraps from other carnivores. They live in the same sort of places as other hyenas, such as savannas, rocky places, and small deserts. However, this type of hyena will not travel more than 6 miles away from a stable water source. The spotted hyena, also known as Crocuta crocuta, is the sole extant member of the genus Crocuta, native to sub-Saharan Africa. It is listed as being of least concern by the IUCN due to its widespread range and large numbers estimated between 27,000 and 47,000 individuals. However, the species is experiencing declines outside of protected areas due to habitat loss and poaching. The spotted hyena is the largest extant member of the Hyenidae and is further physically distinguished from other species by its vaguely bear-like build, rounded ears, less prominent mane, spotted pelt, more dual-purpose dentition, fewer nipples, and the presence of a pseudopenis in the female. It is the only placental mammalian species where females lack an external vaginal opening, having a pseudopenis instead. The spotted hyena is the most social of the carnivora in that it has the largest group sizes and most complex social behaviors. Its social organization is unlike that of any other carnivore, bearing closer resemblance to that of cercopithecine primates, baboons, and macaques concerning group size, hierarchical structure, and frequency of social interaction among both kin and unrelated group mates. However, the social system of the spotted hyena is isopenly competitive rather than cooperative, with access to kills, mating opportunities, and the time of dispersal for males depending on the ability to dominate other clan members. Females provide only for their cubs rather than assist each other, and males display no paternal care. Spotted hyena society is matriarchal. Females are larger than males and dominate them. The spotted hyena is a highly successful animal, being the most common large carnivore in Africa. Its success is due in part to its adaptability and opportunism. It is primarily a hunter, but may also scavenge, with the capacity to eat and digest skin, bone, and other animal waste. In functional terms, the spotted hyena makes the most efficient use of animal matter of all African carnivores. The spotted hyena displays greater plasticity in its hunting and foraging behavior than other African carnivores. It hunts alone, in small parties of 2 to 5 individuals or large groups. During a hunt, spotted hyenas often run through ungulate herds to select an individual to attack. Once selected, their prey is chased over a long distance, often several kilometers, at speeds of up to 60 kilometers per hour, 37 miles per hour. The spotted hyena has a long history of interaction with humanity. Depictions of the species exist from the Upper Paleolithic period, with carvings and paintings from the Lascaux and Chauvet Cave. The species has a largely negative reputation in both Western culture and African folklore. The hyena clan is an intriguing group of animals that can be found in the scrublands, savannas, grasslands, and semi-deserts of southern Africa. There are 3 types of hyenas: the brown, the spotted, and the striped. Each type has unique characteristics, behaviors, diets, predators, and environments. The brown hyena is the most distinct hyena, with a long brown shaggy coat, pointed ears, and a short tail. Its lower body has various brown stripes on its usually white legs, and most adults have a creamy sort of fur around their neck connecting to their long brown body coat. Brown hyenas are scavengers and can be quite aggressive, especially when they're hungry or interrupted. Their social structure is similar to wolves, with a mated pair and their offspring. They live in clan-like packs with up to 6 individuals and defend their territory and members. They are cooperative in sharing the raising of cubs and will puff out their long brown mane when in a confrontation to look bigger and scarier. The brown hyena is a carnivore that feeds on insects, eggs, and small animals. However, its primary diet is the carcasses of larger herbivores killed by other animals. A baby hyena feeds only on its mother's milk for the first 6 months to a year and becomes mature when it must feed itself on corpses. The predators of the brown hyena include the mighty lion, the not-so-mighty human, leopards, and crocodiles. They sleep in holes and shallow pools and rest underneath scrub and bushes, basically taking anywhere they can find shade as their bed. They'll also hide extra food where they're going to sleep and love rocky areas to hide and wait for bodies to drop to eat them. The home range of a hyena pack can be 90 to 180 square miles. Just like all hyenas, their carnivorous counterpart, the mighty African lion, usually kills them over prey, and humans are their only other predators. They sleep in dark places much like the brown hyena and are found in scrublands, savannas, grasslands, semi-deserts, and mountains up to 4,000 meters. However, it's a wild animal that's ready to kill given the chance. Just like all hyenas, it waits for other carnivores to eat and leave scraps, allowing it to swoop in for the leftovers. It lives in savannas, rocky places, and little deserts, but it won't travel more than 6 miles away from a stable water source. The brown hyena, also called strandwolf, is a species of hyena found in Namibia, Botswana, western and southern Zimbabwe, southern Mozambique, and South Africa. It is the only extant species in the genus Parahyena. It is currently the rarest species of hyena. The largest remaining brown hyena population is located in the southern Kalahari Desert and coastal areas in southwest Africa. The global population of brown hyena is estimated by IUCN at a number between 4,000 and 10,000, and its conservation status is marked as near threatened in the IUCN Red List. Brown hyenas are distinguished from other species by their long, shaggy, dark brown coat, pointed ears, and short tails. Their legs are striped brown and white, and adults have a distinct cream-colored fur ruff around their necks. Erectile hairs up to 305 millimeters, 12.0 in length cover the neck and back, and bristles during agonistic behavior. Body length is 144 centimeters, 57 on average, with a range of 130 to 160 centimeters, 51 to 63 in. Shoulder height is 70 to 80 centimeters, 28 to 31 in, and thigh-tail is 25 to 35 centimeters, 9.8 13.8 in long. Unlike the larger spotted hyena, there are no sizable differences between the sexes, although males may be slightly larger than females. An average adult male weighs 40.2 to 43.7 kilograms, 89-96 pounds, while an average female weighs 37.7 to 40.2 kilograms, 83-89 pounds. Brown hyenas have powerful jaws, and young animals can crack the leg bones of springboks in 5 minutes, though this ability deteriorates with age.
The striped hyena, also known as hyena, is a species of hyena found in North and East Africa, the Middle East, the Caucasus, Central Asia, and the Indian subcontinent. It is the only species in the hyena genus. The IUCN lists it as near threatened because its population is estimated to be less than 10,000 mature individuals globally. In addition to a decrease in its prey base, it is subject to intentional and accidental persecution, which may cause a continuing decline of 10% over the next 3 generations. Compared to larger hyena species, the striped hyena is the smallest and has many primitive viverrid-like characteristics. Although it mostly scavenges, it can also kill its own prey, and there have been rare instances of attacks on humans. Striped hyenas are monogamous animals, and both males and females assist in raising their cubs. These nocturnal animals usually emerge only in complete darkness and return to their lair before sunrise. They also have a habit of feigning death when attacked, but can defend themselves against larger predators. The striped hyena is a significant figure in Middle Eastern and Asian folklore, and its body parts are considered magical in some areas, used as charms or talismans. It is mentioned in the Hebrew Bible, where it is referred to as Tsibua or Zivoa. Ancient Greeks knew it as glanos, and Hyena, and were familiar with it from the Aegean coast of Asia Minor. It is the national animal of Lebanon. The striped hyena may have evolved from the Hyenictotherium namaquensis species in Pliocene Africa. Striped hyena fossils are common in Africa, with records dating back to the Middle Pleistocene and even the Villafranchian. The European form was comparable in size to the brown hyena, but larger than modern populations. The striped hyena has a short, massive torso on long legs, with hind legs that are notably shorter than the forelimbs. The neck is long and thick, while the head is heavy and massive, with a shortened facial region. The eyes are small, and the ears are very large, broad, and set high on the head. The species has bulky pads on its paws, as well as blunt but powerful claws. The tail is short, and the terminal hairs do not go below the Achilles tendon. The female striped hyena's genitalia are transiently masculinized, but it lacks the enlarged clitoris and false scrotal sac noted in the female genitalia of the spotted hyena. The adult striped hyena can weigh between 22 to 55 kilograms, 49 to 121 pounds, with an average of about 35 kilograms, 77 pounds. Its body length can range from 85 to 130 centimeters, 33 to 51 in, excluding a tail of 25 to 40 centimeters, 9.8 to 15.7 in, and shoulder height is between 60 to 80 centimeters, 24-31 in. Its sense of smell is acute, though its eyesight and sense of hearing are weak. The striped hyena's skull has a high sagittal crest, a shortened facial region, and an inflated frontal bone. Though smaller than that of the spotted hyena, the striped hyena's skull is still powerfully structured and well adapted to anchoring exceptionally strong jaw muscles that give it enough bite force to splinter a camel's thigh bone. The winter coat of the striped hyena is long and uniform, with a luxuriant mane of tough, long hairs along the back, from the occiput to the base of the tail. The coat is generally coarse and bristly, but varies according to season. In winter, the coat is dense, soft, and has well-developed underfur. The guard hairs are 50 to 75 millimeters long on the flanks, 150 to 225 millimeters long on the mane, and 150 millimeters on the tail. In summer, the coat is much shorter and coarser and lacks underfur, but the mane remains large. In winter, the coat is usually a dirty brownish gray or dirty gray color. The hairs of the mane are light gray or white at the base and black or dark brown at the tips. The muzzle is dark, grayish-brown, brownish-gray, or black, while the top of the head and cheeks are lighter. The ears are almost black. A large black spot is present on the front of the neck and is separated from the chin by a light zone. A dark field ascends from the flanks, ascending to the rear of the cheeks. The inner and outer surface of the forelegs are covered with small dark spots and transverse stripes. The flanks have 4 indistinct dark vertical stripes and rows of diffused spots. The outer surface of the thighs has 3 to 4 distinct vertical or oblique dark bands, which merge into transverse stripes in the lower portion of the legs. The tip of the tail is black with white underfur. As of 2005, no subspecies of striped hyena are recognized. However, the striped hyena is a geographically varied animal. Hyenas in the Arabian Peninsula are smaller than those in other regions.